Hello everyone, and today I'm going to do a quick review on my CampSnap camera for what was the equivalent of $51. This was a great little camera, and let's go and talk about it. As you can see, super lightweight. This is a vintage style lo-fi camera. It means it's got no screen. There's no screen on the back of it, and it gives film equivalent style format. So it provides a lot of those candid shots. Really good for around Europe. So taking those kind of vintage style photos of like a scooter and an old Italian wall or something, absolutely brilliant. It's a shoot and go. So you just take a photo and just goes. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. In terms of spec of this, it has a fixed 3.2 aperture lens with which is equivalent to a 35mm prime lens. So you're definitely getting those candid shots. You're going to have to move your feet. You can't zoom out. It has an 8 megapixel camera, so it's not going to give you the best performance, but for bang for your buck, I think it's really, really good. And then it's got a 4 GB internal storage. It's got an SD card in there somewhere. You can see at the bottom there. Seen on Reddit, you can take it out, and people have taken out and upgraded them. But you can take over 100 photos. So I've done 398. It tells you in the back so far. I've uploaded these to my phone. So all good so far. So I don't think you're going to need to be taking more than 1,000 per trip. I've just done a 2-week cruise, a 14-day cruise, and yeah, you can see how many I've taken. I've not snapped away, but just gives you an idea. If I move into the pros of this camera, so I've spoke about the weight. It's super lightweight, 92 grams. That's super impressive for what you get for your money. It can fit straight in my shorts, so I don't have to worry about carrying it out with me. I can just literally slip it in and go. Really good for places where I didn't want to take my big camera. This is huge. This weighs a ton. Comes out, costs a lot of money. Don't really want to be taking it around Europe, and I want to have a couple of drinks or a couple of cheap beers. So this really does hit the pound for the buck. Have it on the table. People like friends and family will just pick it up, snapping away with it. A lot easier than actually having your phone out as well, and a lot nicer. The other thing I love about this is the quick data transfer. So there's a little USB-C port bottom, just see there. Plug that in, plug that straight into mine. I'll show you now what that looks like. I just plug one end into here, the other end into my phone. What I do is I then just hit import, select the images I want to import, or select all, hit import. It takes a couple of seconds to put the photos over, and then they're on your phone. You can do them whatever you want. You can upload them to social media in seconds if you really wanted to, which is absolutely fantastic. The other thing, and I'll say probably the biggest pro for this, it's just fun to use. Just having a little picture or a candid shot of a drink on a nice view, or a cocktail with a palm tree, you can just go snap. And I think the style of it just looks really good as well. So I think it brings the fun back into photography, which I think we lose sometimes. And for $51, why would you not? Why would you not do that for a bit of fun? The other thing as well that I want to talk about is the Reddit community around this stuff, and I'll put a link in the bio on this video that you can see that, but the Reddit community is unbelievable. They've got so many different options, so many filters you can add on there, people commenting on tweaks and modifications they can do, people posting their photos, really, really good. So if you like Reddit and you like that kind of community vibe and you want to kind of give back as well, you should definitely go on there and give that a go as well. Maybe check it out before you buy it as well and make your own view on it. But yeah, really, really recommend that. So there are my pros for this camera so far. On to the cons for this camera. Now, I'll put some photos on screen now and you can see what I mean, but the low light performance of this is terrible. So if you think you're going to the nightclub and you're going to snap away and take really good stuff, maybe it has an inbuilt flash, you can see on the back there. So you've got off, auto and always on flash modes. The always on makes you go blind. It's very strong, but very good. And that does help a lot, but if you're not using flash, it's particularly poor. So you see a lot of grain in your photos. If you want to edit them or anything like that, they come out very grainy. Kind of what you expect for a low aperture and sort of, well, a cheap camera. What else? So the other thing as well is the date and time cannot be changed on this. I've been looking through Reddit, other people have been complaining about this as well. You cannot physically change the date and time on this. So I've been taking photos, it thinks I'm in March 2023 and we are in July 2024. So that's obviously not really good. So it's really annoying when you try and search for them on your phone. You can obviously just select photos and batch up, change the dates on it. Really easy, you can take them all the same day and upload them. If you're doing it over multiple days, it's a little bit annoying as well. So just something to bear in mind. Hopefully they can fix that with a software update or something soon. And then for other cons is, and this is probably my biggest con and my biggest frustration about this lens. So I'm going to take a photo right now. Watch me press, and then here the beep. Look. See how low that was? Take it. 1, 2. It's 2 seconds after you press the button before it actually takes the photo, which makes it really annoying when we're trying to do stuff with moving subjects or people around. So that delayed shutter release is probably my biggest bugbear. It's not stopped the enjoyment from it, but when other people pick up music for the first time, they're like, oh, that's weird, I didn't expect that, so the photos don't come out there. So just a bit of education, a bit of time, you can alleviate that. I wouldn't say don't buy it just on that, because that's definitely something we could try and fix in the firmware or later on anyway. But yeah, definitely a bit of annoyance at the moment, for sure. I'm on my balcony, I'm looking at the waves, trying to get a photo of a good wave, and obviously the time I press the button, the wave is gone. So timing wise has to be really thought about when you're using that. And that's the cons. So a lot of you are probably wondering, why do I go for this? Why do I go for a small little sort of cheapish camera when I have an expensive camera that I take around with me and I take myself photos on? I guess the short answer is a bit of fun, portability. This is a lot lighter to carry around. Feel a bit safer as well. If I'm going around a European city, I can just have it in there. And the weight is obviously a big thing as well, having that weight on there. I could use my phone, could do that and add a filter on it. That would probably give the same outcome, but it's not as fun. The other reason is I really want to get into film photography. I love film, I love printing my photos. And I guess the problem with that is film is expensive. Film cameras are expensive because they're popular and people like me want to get them. And with that in mind, the prices are going up and up and up. And travelling with film is a pain. For an X-ray, film's gone. There's airport security can be a faff. Very expensive. You're paying £20 a film. It soon adds up. So I thought, actually, for something that's a fraction of the price of what a used film camera will cost me, and the films to keep doing it, and then have the process of getting them developed and all the other stuff, let's give this a go, because I think it fits that category nicely. And I don't feel like I need to go and get a film camera now. I can use this, my partner can use this, and it kind of ticks a lot of the boxes really. So if you want something fun, you want something cheap and cheerful, you don't want to spend a lot of money on that, or you don't want to have faff for film, give it a go. Check out the Reddit. Thanks for obviously watching this video and seeing it for yourself, and I hope this helped. If it did help, give it a like, leave a comment, that would be really helpful. And if you're not subscribed and you want to subscribe, please do like and subscribe. Until next time, see you later.